MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Wheeler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Corey Dickerson is on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw was right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Lifted down the line in left. Bruce on the run. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. In there, strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play at .313 with 36 home runs and nearly 100 RBIs as he sits here at 99. The 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Bruce, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Real Muto at second. Simeon on at first with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-1. Here it is.
We got 3-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Up next from Miami, Francisco Cervelli. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1-1.
A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
The third baseman.
Now here it comes.
Kingery.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two and two.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 11 home runs and 47 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in its at bat.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in, Miguel Rojas. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count. Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
That's out. Aye.
And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Batting it, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Jordan Yamamoto, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Wheeler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Diaz is under it near the mound. High hop, and he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch, JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch. Fouled off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Comes set. The 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here and it leads to one on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat.
Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up. Semien shading to his right. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Grounded back up the middle. Semien's there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. So far 0-for-1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 12.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So two men are on with one man out, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. This is line to left. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Marcus Semien, 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. His second of the game as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Scott Kingery.
Number 4.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Arena takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, Gene Segura, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two men are on with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Misses up and in. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Jose Arena, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-2.
No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball back outside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, JT Realmuto. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here now the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Diaz.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he misses. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Ground ball left side. Kingery's there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Philadelphia is on top 4-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here it comes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1, and 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1 pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. Eliezer Hernandez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Villar is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, G. Segura.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hernandez has compiled over 90 innings pitched with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Neil Walker.
Standing in, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 1. Nick Pivetta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Now here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bruce has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Back goes Bruce to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game. Hector Neris gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 50, Hector Neris. batting.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Wheeler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.